welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video on a range of perfumes that's been requested so many times by you guys, and I'm finally doing it. It's about the TOCCA perfumes. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We're all about perfumes here. So check out my hundreds of other videos all about perfumes. And if you're regular but you haven't subscribed yet, then do hit that subscribe button and show your support. You know, I really appreciate it. And I will leave links down below to where you can get these in the UK or the US. So TOCCA as a brand has a really feminine, classic ethos to it. It kind of reminds me of a sort of French Marie Antoinette, those sort of decadent days before you know, of the monarchies times in Europe, I guess. All the packaging and everything, it's very beautiful and decadent and very sort of classic with gold accents, and it's a very sort of feminine, royal feel to it. It's very classy. So I have 5 different perfumes here that I'm going to give you my impressions, review of. I know there are others in the range, but I'm just doing 5 in this video. So they all come in the same style bottles. This is a 50ml bottle. It feels very sort of heavy and weighty, and I really like that the cap is like a metal cap. It feels very heavy, and it as a brand, like as a bottle, it feels expensive, it feels classy, there's nothing tacky about it. It's a really thick glass, and this fragrance, Gia, fades down from red, and look, the bottle cap has really cute sort of design on it with birds, and it's just very classic. I can see Marie Antoinette with this. So the packaging of this one, which has a little crown on, is covered in roses, and that gives away what the scent is about. And it describes it as, I'm a daring creator, pink peppercorn and tangerine surround a lavish Turkish rose, radiating feminine power and purity. And that's definitely what this smells like. It's that Turkish rose, think Turkish delight, Marie Antoinette's Turkish delights there. It's really, really rosy, and then the slightly fruity notes in there bring out the rose. They work really well together, that tangerine. I know that this is supposed to have some vanilla in there, but to be honest, I don't really get it. I really just get this Turkish rose. Maybe I'm getting it because it reminds me of a rose, sweet, a rose Turkish delight, and that has that sugar in, so maybe that's how it's coming through. But basically I'd say this is for a rose lover. Don't think about rose in like a Miss Dior type rose. Think about rose like rose water, the genuine smell of roses, rose oil, that type of thing. That's the type of rose this is. So very feminine, very classy. In terms of the lasting power on this one, I found on this one the lasting power was okay. It's not a strong heavy scent, so I wasn't expecting it to be super heavy rose like this. The sort of watery fresh rose tends to not last that long, but I did get that sort of Turkish rose vibe around me for a few hours. So I think definitely an easy blind buy if you love rose. So next I have some 20 mils, which come in these really cute little travel sets, and this is the 20ml bottle. It's you know, obviously different to the larger sizes. So this first one, the orange coloured one, is called Stella, and this is actually my favourite from the range. It describes it as a tempestuous young Italian beauty, tempting blood orange and spicy lily flirt with white freesia and sensual sandalwood. And basically it's really, really blood orangey. It's really fresh. It's just super blood orangey, and then I start getting a little bit of the freesia, and it becomes very feminine blood orange, slightly floral blood orange, but I'd say the smell is like 60% blood orange. I think this would be perfect as like a fresh daytime smell, as a summer or humid weather type smell. And you've got that classy floral undertone, but predominantly fresh and fruity. Again, with this being a fruity perfume, a citrusy perfume, I found the lasting power to be a few hours. It's not a heavy one. There's no like patchouli or tonka bean or really heavy ingredients in here, so you're not going to expect it to be like that. It's more like a delicate, pretty, feminine smell. So next we have the pink one. This one's called Cleopatra, and it's a nice dusty pink colour. It says, a Mediterranean seductress, fresh and sparkling grapefruit and lush greens fade into sensual white jasmine and vanilla musk. So I'd say this is a bit heavier, a bit stronger than the previous two. It's definitely a musky smell. Think Narciso Rodriguez. It really has that powdery muskiness to it. I get a bit, maybe a bit of green notes, a bit of the grapefruit, and it's quite warm, but overall I would describe this as a powdery smell. You would think perhaps with the grapefruit ingredient it could be sharp. It's definitely not sharp at all. It's very warm and comforting, musky, powdery smell. Next we have Florence, which is green. This one says, a Parisian sophisticate. Italian bergamot and crushed violet petals pair with rich gardenia and sophisticated blonde woods. So that's not actually how I would describe this. I would describe this as a tuberose perfume. It's super tuberosy. It's green, it's outside in a garden full of tuberose. There's some gardenia, there's some jasmine. I get a bit of the apple and pear that's in here. It's very much like green, springtime, tuberose garden, fresh, like a spring lamb. It's fresh and uplifting smell, I'd say. So if you like tuberose, but sometimes tuberose can be very heavy, I think this is a nice lighter, fresher, more delicate tuberose. So next I actually have one of the gift sets for this Christmas. This is Juliette. So the gift sets kind of remind me of perhaps like a French macaroon gift or something. It's got that same kind of vibe. On the inside it says, love yourself. And then this set for Juliette is the 50ml perfume and a big hand cream. So to me, this is another fresh, spring-like fragrance, daytime smell. You've got some lily of the valley. You also have lilacs, again, like that springtime vibe. Rose, orchid, heliotrope, very, very feminine, very pretty. And they've added some green apple in again, which gives it a very freshness. These really do feel like a springtime, fresh, feminine range, like a delicate range. Someone who wants to smell classy and feminine, but doesn't want everyone in the room to be able to intensely smell their perfume. Just very classy and elegant, I'd say. And again, it's got that same cute design on the lid. I really like that design. So guys, those are all the ones that I have to review today. Let me know what you think of the TOCCA perfumes. Do you have a favorite? What do you think of the other ones that I haven't covered today? Let me know down below in the comments. You know I always read your comments, so let me know what you think. But that's it, you guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.